Welcome. The Job and Internship Fair offers an opportunity for you to meet with nearly 300 employing organizations representing business, nonprofit, social service, government, IT, engineering, and scientific organizations. The employers will be meeting with you face-to-face to recruit for full-time and internship positions. Not all organizations will have vacancies on the day of the fair, but may use the fair to collect resumes from qualified applicants in the event a position would become open, and they would then refer to those candidates to be considered. Who should be viewing this orientation? The Minnesota Private Colleges Job and Internship Fair is an event open to currently enrolled undergraduate-only students. The fair is co-sponsored by the 17 private colleges in Minnesota, and the schools have established the criteria for attendees. No alumni, with the exception of December 2015 grads, may attend, and no graduate students are permitted to register. Employers attending the fair have consistently given feedback on the population that they wish to recruit at this fair, and we follow their recommendations for participation. Make certain that you complete the quiz and contact form as official record of your attendance at one of the information sessions or when viewing this webinar. What is the fair? The Minnesota Private Colleges Job and Internship Fair is in its 39th year with a long track record of success. The 17 private schools, along with the Minnesota Private College Council, offer this opportunity for students from their respective schools and employers to meet in this format for face-to-face connections, to network and interview for full-time and internship positions. Where is the fair held? This year, the fair will be held at the Minneapolis Convention Center on February 17th, 2016. The event schedule for the day. The two-day schedule for this event includes time for mingling as well as interviews. In your handout on page 2 is the outline for the schedule. The first day of the fair is the only day the open floor time occurs. From 9 to 3 o'clock, students can enter the exhibit hall to meet with as many employers as possible, to present themselves and distribute resumes. During this time, employers will expect students to initiate conversations about why they want to work for them and what positions are of interest. To prepare for this portion of the day, it is recommended that you attend a live session or view the webinar Job and Internship Fair Success Tactics, which can be found on the Career Development Center Job Fair website page, as well as the YouTube videos on the web fair page. Also on the first day, there will be time for individual interviews. Some employers will have a separate space reserved to conduct one-on-one interviews away from their exhibit hall booth area. How to arrange an interview. There are 3 ways to get a one-on-one interview. First, you may contact organizations prior to attending the fair to inform them of your interest in their organization, and they might pre-arrange an interview before you even attend the fair. Second, you can post your resume on the job fair website, listed as item number 3 on the front page of your handout. This allows employers to screen your resume prior to the fair, and they might initiate a contact requesting an interview. Third, during the open booth time, an employer may offer you an interview and instruct you to their interview area at a specified time. They might also call you the night after the open booth session to offer an interview on day 2. The first day of the fair also includes special events. There will be science roundtable discussions, which cover a wide range of career opportunities in the medical and scientific organizational fields. Students from all majors and careers are encouraged to attend and learn more about this growing industry. Another panel on consulting careers will be offered, as well as one on domestic employment for international students. Following the open booth session at 3 o'clock, a networking reception will be held. See the website for further details on times and room locations. Schedule for the day 2 of the event is only necessary if you are offered a one-on-one interview sometime between 8:30 and 4. Employers who are interested in interviewing individual candidates will use this day for one-on-one sit-down half-an-hour length interviews. There is no open floor time offered this day. As noted on page 2 of your handout, there is a free shuttle bus provided on Wednesday, the first day of the fair, from 8 a.m. to 5:15 p.m., allowing you to come and go throughout the day without the hassle or expense of parking. If you have an interview on the second day, you will need to provide your own transportation. You might want to consider the UST Minneapolis shuttle bus, as it is an easy walk to the convention center. Once you arrive at the Minneapolis Convention Center, there will be signage to lead you to the area where the fair is being conducted in the lower level. Your first stop will be the coat check. Following that, you will stop at the UST table to pick up your name badge and a map of the employer booth layout. No food or beverages are provided to students at this event. However, there is a student lounge where there's a free coat check available for students. You may use this room to review the booth layout for the employers or get a plan of attack ready before entering the exhibit hall, or use it throughout the 2 days for a place to put your feet up and take a breath. One of the questions often asked of students who prior to registering for the fair is what employers will be attending the fair and for what types of positions. The website listed above and on the front page of your handout will give you the most current list of employers planning to attend. Use the Student tab to search for employers, as the Employer tab is used for their registration. You can search by company or position. Make use of the site prior to and after registering to keep current on the available opportunities. You could also download the MNPC Job Fair app to have access via iPhone, iPad, and Android devices. Some employers may not have available positions on the day of the fair or offer the types of opportunities you are seeking, but don't be discouraged. Keep an open mind and see the fair as a great chance to present yourself in person instead of via email, voicemail, or paper. You may discover positions that were not listed or get a referral to other contacts at their organization that would have available opportunities. The fair provides a time to network. Be open to networking to create opportunities to uncover the hidden job market and inquire about future possible openings. Be sure to gather contact information for follow-up after the fair. On the last page of the information session handout, you will find a list of suggestions from students who have attended the fair in the past. The YouTube videos feature interviews with students at the fair giving ideas on what they did to prepare for the fair, and another with employer recommendations and expectations. The fair is an event that provides you with an opportunity to meet directly with employers without being screened out. Preparing for the fair will involve some work, but also ensure a better success while at the fair. Any job or internship search involves hard work. The work needed for the fair is no different, and it gives you the chance to converse with a wide variety of employers, all in one location. Use the Success Tactics seminar to learn how to make the most of your time at the fair. If you are interested in registering for the fair, you are required to complete the registration form and turn in the form with the required fee prior to the deadline. If you decide you do not want to attend, a refund will be available if you submit the written cancellation form by the posted deadline date. What's next? If you're interested in attending the fair, return to Blackboard for the online quiz. Once you pass the quiz, you will complete the contact form to let us know you viewed this webinar, because it substitutes for the required attendance at an orientation session. If you choose to register, turn in the paper form at the Career Development Center, Desk 123, Murray Herrick, with the required fee. Make sure you note the registration deadline and have the form and fees turned in by that date and time. Once you pay your registration fee and a completed form at the Career Development Center, 123, Murray Herrick, you will be given a packet entitled I'm Going to the Fair. This will give you further details on how to prepare and next steps for the fair. Keep the materials from this session and the packet handy for reference until after the fair. There is also a link to these packets and handouts on the UST Career Center website. Other next steps include have the I'm Going to the Fair packet with you throughout January to reference when emails are sent each week. The emails will give specific ideas for activities to complete in the fair packet for your fair preparation. You will also want to view the webinar previously mentioned that can be found on the Career Development Center website or attend the live session. The seminar will reference pages in your handout and provide further explanation on how to prepare for your time at the fair. Another event is planned for those students who are attending the fair to help them in preparing for their attendance at the fair. Job Fair Insiders Tips will feature a panel of employers and students who have previously attended the fair. They will offer suggestions and recommendations on how to prepare, as well as success tactics for at the fair. The Alumni Office is also offering an event to assist students attending the fair to practice their elevator speeches. Alumni will be available for the Alumni Speed Networking event on Thursday, February 11th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. This will provide students an opportunity to network and prepare for the fair. In addition to the fair, the Career Development Center offers a wide array of services to assist students with their job and internship search. Attend a seminar, practice your interviewing skills with a mock interview, schedule an appointment to meet individually with a counselor to discuss your resume or job search, participate in on-campus interviewing program, refer to the website for resources, listen to one of the many podcast or audio guides, and join us on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn to get the latest offerings. This is the link to the videos interviewing students and employers at the fair. It will give you a visual image of the fair and provide recommendations on how to prepare. Each video is less than 3 minutes in length. If you have any questions about the fair, your attendance or registration, stop back during a pop-in time or schedule an appointment to meet with a career counselor in the Career Development Center.